Hello, everyone. 42 CEO back here with another commentary video. And today we're going to be talking about Playboi Carti and how it feels as if he's back, but I don't know if he really is. It's kind of cooked and there's a whole situation, but we'll talk about his short-lived activity yesterday on his Instagram story and what it means because he said the album's finished. And I mean, that's a good thing. But at the same time, I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. So we'll see, and we'll talk about it. But let's get into it. Now, also, in terms of what Playboi Carti's got going on, he's got Roll Now this weekend. I'll be there, of course. And then also, he has refunds that he might have to give back, if not for dropping. So we'll see. Maybe he does that to the refunds. There's, a lot of different things that could happen, and we've really never been in this position before, so we really have no idea what's going on, but it's definitely, safe to say, going to be very, very interesting. So we'll talk about it right now. We'll see what Playboi Carti had on his story. First, starting it off with this, using the Jay-Z song Girls, 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 showing off, holy crap, a lot of money right there, looking at the camera with a nice-ass watch, really nice bag, and some just cool shirts. By the way, this is going to come in reference later. Jay-Z, Girls, 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 okay? So listen to that. Next, his, I believe, Range Rover, one of his Range Rovers or one of his cars, just taking a photo of it, late night vibes, with the, again, song by Jay-Z, Girls, Girls, Girls. Then, from Weezy Outta Here, the producer, who he's actually shared text with on his story before, so this is not something new. He said at Weezy Trim. Now what Weezy said, and this is very interesting, I'm sample that Girls, Girls, Girls for you for the album. So we're thinking at this point, okay, Weezy helping the album, that Girls, Girls, Girls is going to be a sample for Playboi Carti. It's going to be a song on the album. That sounds awesome. That could be really cool. That could come together very well. But here's where we kind of go through a little bit of a roller coaster, right? So, around that same time of that story being posted, he posted right here, my album done. Me and Weezy talking about some old other shit. Basically insinuating, right? Playboi Carti's working on some potentially other shit. I mean, he literally said it himself, some old other shit. And also, Playboi Carti's album, I Am Music, is done. So now, I mean, even by his standards, there's no excuses. There's nothing. Literally no excuses because as he said it himself, his album is done. So I don't really know what's going on here. I don't really know what could be going on, but he literally said, word for word, my album done. And then the last story, honestly, the context on this, it doesn't make sense, but it's interesting nonetheless. It's some money, the bag he was showing off, some belts, Louis Vuitton backpack, another belt, just a bag probably for the money, and then maybe a handbag. I don't know what this is, and it literally says belt. Now, people were taking this one a little too far, saying, oh, it's a song name, oh, it's a snippet, whatever. It could be, but I doubt it. I don't really think this has anything to do with anything. He's just, flexing off what he's got. This story right here is what really matters. My album done. 3 words. My album done. My album done. I mean, that says it all right there to me. That literally says it all to me right there. I don't know what it could mean. Besides, he's telling us his album's done. So we'll see what happens. But I'm really hoping this means that we get new Playboi Carti this week. And it would make the most sense for Playboi Carti to drop this week because as I've talked about, and as we've talked about so many times, March 13th and March 14th are those dates where we need the refunds. It's actually technically March 12th and March 13th. So they're coming up really soon, like 3 to 4 days soon. And what kind of concerns me is, it makes sense, but at the same time, we need more promotion. You can't just be saying your album's done and it not mean anything. So with his biggest album ever, I would say he's got to, start saying, okay, here's the date, here's, track list, cover art, all that. We haven't gotten any of that. We've just gotten him saying his album's done. Now, the kind of silver lining to this is there is that April 18th date kind of also saying it'll be shipped to us by then. So maybe he does have until April 18th. That could also be part of it. That gives him a little bit more time. Maybe it doesn't mean refunds, all that information, right? But Ken Carson is dropping 411. Now, I think Ken Carson is guaranteed to be dropping. I think literally Ken Carson's mindset is that even if the entire album leaks, he's still dropping 411. He still doesn't care. It's still happening, okay? So with that in mind and that being said, I think Playboi Carti has a lot of decisions to make, and I don't even know if Playboi Carti knows when he's dropping at this point. Right now when I'm making this video, or when you guys are watching this video, or even after, he could still be deciding in his head when he's dropping the album. We really don't know. But saying my album's done, I think, is a good sign. It means good things, and it means, right, he's progressing, because it's the first time we've actually heard that. He hasn't said anything about, you know, his album's completion rate. So I think this means a lot of great things, and I'm hoping we get some more stories or just something to insinuate it. I'm going to be a little bit harder. It's going to be harder for me to get to the news for the next few days because I'm going to be going to Texas, covering everything there. So it'll be a little bit more difficult, but I'm excited to be at Texas covering the South by Southwest show. That'll be kind of a special guest for. It'll be super fun. But that's everything right now for what we know for Playboi Carti. I'll make sure to update you guys if we have any more information. I appreciate all the support lately, guys. We're almost at 1,000 subs. Once we hit 1,000 subs, we'll be so happy. We're almost at 10,000 subs on my main YouTube channel as well. I appreciate you guys, though, nonetheless, and thank you for all your support. It means the world to me. I will see you guys soon.